What makes you two work?
Absolutely.
Can I start?
Yeah, do it.
Sorry, I don't mean to hog
No,
all
do it.
the
Go.
space here, but I would say knowing that relationships are always going to expose not necessarily all the good in each other, and to allow the grace of time to let that grow into something else, like learn from it, and know that life isn't always comfortable. You're going to have those uncomfortable moments, but the beauty of a love relationship is that you can get through those moments and grow stronger through those moments. So don't throw in the towel the first time it goes awry
And you feel uncomfortable.
and you feel uncomfortable, because maybe there are lessons to be learned there, and explore that a little bit more.
Okay, great. Do you have advice, Jeff? Do you have anything that you would?
Yeah, I do. I think actually it's funny, things pop into my head. So when you start saying that, there's a line that Polonius in Hamlet said to his son before sending him off to school, and it was like that. It's like, know thyself and to thyself be true. I
Right.
think it's very important to know who you are and be comfortable with that person, because if you want a relationship to succeed, you have to be that person. You can't pretend, you can't hide out, you can't have illusions out there, because you'll never be happy and that other person will never be happy. And I think truly happy. You
Mm-hmm.
can fake it. You can absolutely fake, and I've done it, and I've done it pretty well and for long periods of time. You know, you can make relationships last, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that relationship is working. I mean, working the way a relationship really should work. Like life is ultimately, I think, I agree with Viktor Frankl, and I agree with poets or Buddhists, or anyone who says really life is about love from yourself in its most genuine form is the most satisfying thing you can do in this life. And I think we're all here to find that experience. Like this life, this experience is not meant to be easy. Otherwise, everybody be doing it. It's meant to have lessons learned and have trials and tribulations and bumps and bruises and triumphs and tragedies. But ultimately, you want to find, and it may be for a second, it may be for a minute, it may be for months, years, a lifetime, that moment where you get it, where you get that love experience, where you can actually say your heart is free and it's open and soaring, and you feel whatever's that nirvana moment or whatever, something along those lines. But to get there, you have to be honest, and you have to be willing to accept that you're not perfect. You're imperfect, and you're in an imperfect world, and there will be obstacles that are thrown your way throughout your life that change you and damage you and hurt you and realign you in sometimes ways that aren't really good for you going forward. So somehow you have to grapple with all that and realize that that's all okay, that all those experiences and all that shit that you've been through is okay if you learn from it, and if you still go back out there and say, I know who I am, and I'm willing to love myself and that other.